Hello, welcome back to my kitchen in Aberdeenshire. Welcome, Frank.
Yeah, the Kennedy kitchen once again.
It's
yes.
It's lovely to see because it's been a few weeks now.
It has, yes, but we've both been very busy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was with another Thompson last week.
Oh, tell me.
I was with Verlin Thompson this time last week.
Yes.
A big shout out to Verlin Thompson, country music, wonderful country music writer, player, very special gentleman. So I was in my friend Lydia's porch, just swinging away.
Swinging away, that's the way it should be.
So it was great to be. So hello to Lydia, hello to all my friends in Nashville, Tennessee. I had the best time.
I'll bet you did. I saw the pictures. I saw the proof of it.
Oh, I left the golfer here on Azunio. But he was fine. He was fine. So I can see people are joining us now. It's lovely to have you with us. Whether you're in the UK at 6 o'clock, whether you're in Nashville at 12 noon, or if you're my friend Susanna Pearman Bradley, she's about to get on a plane in Dubai to fly back to Australia, having been all over. So she'll be watching tomorrow.
Everybody's globe-trotting these days, yes.
Well, you normally, you're a bit
I'm
of a...
globe-trotting locally in Aberdeenshire. Yes, okay.
You never stop. Where have you been?
Well, Tariff and Udney Green, for instance, next door to your famous
Craig
chef.
Wilson, East
Yes,
on the Green,
absolutely.
absolutely.
And where was it? Forest. So that's in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, good.
In
Nice.
between other things, yeah.
Well, lovely as it is to be away, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and more of that later. It's great to be home. Great to have Frank Thompson in the kitchen, everybody.
My pleasure.
What are you gonna kick off with today?
Well, Fergie McDonald died, I think, probably since we last met.
Yeah, that was very sweet.
He was
wonderful.
He was so well known.
The king of the accordion.
The Ceilidh King.
The Ceilidh King. Fergie McDonald, brilliant and warm and hearted, and a great loss to Scottish music.
And he was a brief film star, in actual fact, in the new version of Whiskey Galore. Just a few seconds of him. I think Paul was on as well.
Paul Anderson.
Paul Anderson. So they're both film stars.
Yes. They are in my eyes anyway. Yeah. So this is a tribute to the wonderful Fergie McDonald.
Yeah, his signature tune, I think, was Loch Marie Islands. Okay. And I listened to your Uncle Alistair singing it. So could I get...
That was one of Uncle Alistair's great favourites, absolutely. For those of you who don't know, that last tune is called Campbellton Loch, I Wish You Were Whiskey.
Whiskey galore, yes.
Whiskey galore, Campbellton Loch Cockeye. Campbellton Loch, I wish you were whiskey, I would drink you dry.
A good thought, yes.
A very good thought. Well, last week it was such a privilege to sing with Verlin Thompson, and it's such a privilege to sing with Frank Thompson. And I was telling Verlin, who's from Oklahoma, that he has to be Scottish with a name like
I would think so,
with
yes,
a name
it
like
is.
Thompson.
Yeah.
You're not going to get away with not being Scottish. Do you reckon?
Thompson sometimes spelled with a P, but I think that's the English version. Without the P, it is Scottish.
Yes.
I think it probably Angus or Dundee area, the name originated, yes.
Well, Verlin doesn't sound Scottish, but he wants to be Scottish and he loves Scotland.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
So last week I was singing the Tennessee Waltz. He sang one of Paul Anderson's songs. So we were sharing songs, and that's the wonderful thing. When you go over there, you hear all the talent in Nashville is just extraordinary. The musicianship, but there's such a transatlantic influence, and it was a joyful 2 weeks. Much as I missed the golfer. Saying nothing.
It's his tea maker today.
He is saying nothing. He's been making tea. Welcome to you all. Derek, welcome. Lovely to have you with us. Let me say hello to a few people who have written in today. Hello to Etta Redfern. Etta, loving your handbags, I have to say. Etta Redfern makes magnificent handbags.
Oh.
Note to golfer. Hello to Helen Watson.
Sainsbury's bags, Asda bags, Marks
No,
and Spencer's
I
bags.
don't. No plastic bag. Well, no plastic.
Hessian bags.
Hessian. We're into Hessian.
yes,
Hello to Helen Watson, Robin Proven, Maria Thompson, another Thompson, no
Another
relation.
big family, yes.
Tom Leslie says he's watching tomorrow.
Oh,
so
I remember.
because you can watch this tomorrow. You might be watching this now, but you can share with your friends. But you can also tell your friends to watch it on YouTube tomorrow. So that's what Tom's going to do. And Marjorie Cool, James Walker, Jackie Whitted, hello. Frank Crombie, lovely to have you with us again. Lucy Scott is in the States, and it's just lovely to know between the States, America, you name it. Christine Hopkins and Anne Houstons. We have two Anne Houstons. We have a top fan, Anne Houston, two top fans.
One is more than enough.
One, my dear friend Anne Houston that I went to school with, and Anne Houston, top fan, so I sometimes get them mixed up when I see Anne Houston coming up. Anyway, there's lots of folk.
You want a word?
I do want a word, is it okay?
Caduceus.
Caduceus, the word for today from the golfer.
C-A-D.
C-A-D.
U-C-E-U-S.
U-C-E-U-S. Caduceus. What does caduceus mean? Hi, Anne Marsh. Good to see you. Thank you. And George Finley. Great to have you with me. And with Frank and Sylvia. Lovely to see you, Sylvia. And Stephen Casbot is watching too. Lovely. So we've had a tribute to Fergie McDonald. We're going to stay in the West Coast. We're going to go to Tobermory.
Oh, one of my favourite islands.
And I love Tobermory. And this is a song, actually. I'm going to be just shamelessly nostalgic today. This is one that my mum used to sing, and it was one of her favourites. And Tobermory Bay, if you haven't been there, you need to go and
You need
visit.
to go there, yes.
In the key of
F.
I'm yearning for my Hebridean island. The mountains there are heather sweet today. It may be just because my heart is Highland. I long for Mull and Tobermory Bay. The fishing boats, the nip of autumn weather, the spindrift, the excitement to Tobermory Bay. Down here I feel I'm not belonging rightly. The lowlands are attractive in their way, but all the same my mind is anchored tightly to sunrise over Tobermory Bay. To kindly folk, too honest to deceive me, their Highland hearts are truer gold, believe me. Their Highland hearts are truer gold, believe me, than all the gold in Tobermory Bay. The birds need only lift their wings and wander. I wish I were as fortunate as they. If I had wings to spread, I'd fly them yonder and settle down by Tobermory Bay. My dream of Mull grows stronger still and stronger. So strong it is, I dare not disobey. It's home for me, and I can deed no longer resist the call of Tobermory Bay. Oh, do you know, I went to Tobermory for the first time with my parents on holiday, and we had a great family holiday in Mull. But then many years later, I went there to film a children's television series called The Witch's Daughter, which was written by Nina Bawden. And I had digs with the local vet. And of course, Bobby McLeod has the Mishnish Hotel in Tobermory Bay. And it was then made famous because of Balamory, the wonderful children's programme, which my great friend Juliet Cadso, the wonderful actress Juliet, was in. And so great memories of not just Tobermory, but the whole of the island of Mull. And I used to fly in. I had a friend who had a little light aircraft.
With a landing strip.
Terrifying.
Yes.
They to clear the sheep away off the field.
Yes.
The wee plane would fly round and round and round. Somebody would run out, clear away the sheep. I mean, I had no fear in those days. Sometimes he would do a loop-de-loop, and then we'd land.
Yes.
And they called the bar after my father. It was Callum's Nuke. Another bar after my father.
Lots of things called after Callum. Yeah.
There's a few. So happy days. And actually, the golfer and I are really looking forward to. We're sailing from Oban, I think maybe to Tobermory at the beginning of July. So we're taking a little break, a little holiday
special.
to go.
Yeah, lovely.
So that happy days. What are you? Are you sticking with the West Coast, Frank?
No, I'm not.
No?
I was going to play a few songbook songs, little waltzes, popular waltzes. You'll know them well, so join in. Purely because of your choirs are in fashion nowadays in Aberdeen, and we're attending your big concert, of course, on Sunday evening, Sing, Sing, Sing. So that's going to be very, very special.
Very special.
But this is for a friend of mine who's a country dancer, and he's in his 70s, and he recently joined a choir. Nobody knew Billy could sing, so nobody could believe he was out there singing with a choir. Billy couldn't believe it himself, in actual fact, but he sang to me a few of his songs, and I just couldn't believe he had this lovely singing voice.
How fantastic.
And it's barbershop type stuff he's singing. So,
and which choir? Where is it?
I don't know
is
which
it
one.
in Perth?
It's in Aberdeen.
Oh, it's in Aberdeen.
And it's a barbershop type choir. So,
I wonder if he's joined Granite City Chorus, maybe?
It could well be something like that. Are they the Granite?
Yeah.
Sorry, the
Granite City.
barbershop.
Well, Granite City Chorus, they do everything.
Yeah.
But it's a cappella and it's
Yes,
all
okay.
male. It could be. Let us know. So you're gonna.
It's just a little medley of songbook tunes.
And then I'll tell everyone a bit more about Sing,
recognise
Sing,
them. I'm sure we'll hear some of these.
Hi Lily, hello. Is that Marlena Dietrich?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah,
the
golfer.
Yeah.
He's the fountain of all knowledge.
Okay.
And what did you have before? The tulips and no, you had wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen.
Cruising down the river in Copenhagen.
Cruising down the river.
Hi Lily. The first one was Let Me Call You.
Let me call you. Oh. God.
Sweetheart.
Oh, sweetheart. Okay, you can call me sweetheart. Golfer saying absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see if anyone has an answer to your clue. Caduceus. Does anyone have an answer to that? Sheila, nice to hear you, Frank. Do you know the answer to Francis' clue? Ewan, do you know? Sharon Thompson is saying, lovely tunes, Frank.
Oh gosh, she's probably never
I
heard
think
these
she's
yet.
completely biased, of course. Hello, Sharon.
I'm not sure. Hi, Sharon.
Margaret McCoven is watching. That's lovely. Nobody's telling me the answer to your clue yet, but don't worry. And Yinka, hello. I would like to say a very big get well soon to George Silver. George is in Aberdeen Royal Infirmary and is Gary's father. And we're very fond of Gary and Deirdre and George, of course, as well. And George, I know you've been in and out of hospital a bit, and I'd like to sing something for you. And in many ways, because his wife is called Gina, Fair Jean is the song I'm going to sing, which is a Gaelic song called Sheena Van, which means Fair Jean. And actually it dates back to the war years, and of course George will remember the war years. So get well soon, George. And then afterwards I'm going to get a couple of birthday wishes. I also want to say, I'll tell you more about Sing 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 after this. But let's, do you know what key we do this in?
We'll try C, shall we?
Okay, let's try. Blan and Callan Sheena Van, Rena Nia Jeeva Song, Cusper Jeevery Vagan, Rav Mochri and Rivinyog, Ar It's a wartime song of longing and lost love, and I just want to wish George Silver get well soon. I also want to say happy birthday. There are a few Geminis right now coming up. It won't be long before it's the golfer's birthday, but I would like to say a belated happy birthday to Lydia Hutchinson, my great friend in Nashville, Tennessee. I would also like to say happy birthday to Floran Reid, because Floran is my Aunt Angela's sister up near Inverness. Rosemarkie. I was going to say Rosemarkie. Rosemarkie in the Black Isle. Floran, happy birthday, Uncle Alistair's sister-in-law. Wishing you many more. Also, Sam Downs, happy birthday on Saturday to Sam, my niece Santa's very, very handsome boyfriend. And happy birthday to him, and to hello to his folks in France. This Sunday would have been my mother's birthday, the 26th of May, and it's very special in many ways, but also we're holding Sing 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 for Voluntary Service Aberdeen this Sunday at the Music Hall. It's just about a sellout. There are a few tickets left, so if you want to fly over, Susie, from Australia, don't go that way, come back this way from Dubai. This Sunday at the Music Hall at 7 o'clock. We have 8 wonderful choirs taking part. The overall musical direction is by Laura Pike, who co-founded it. And Laura is, as you know, a wonderful force of nature. And it's been truly joyful to hear 8 choirs rehearsing. They've been beavering away for 3 months, learning their own 2 songs, but then there's mass choir songs, which I'm excited about. They're singing something at the beginning, I'm singing something with the middle at the end. We've got 4 fantastic judges. Kevin Kyle, who is the director of the Aberdeen City School of Music. We have the Kilted Chef, who you were mentioning.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
Craig Wilson, whose birthday it was. Happy birthday, Craig, as well. And we have international soprano Lisa Milne and royal composer Paul Mealer, who's written for the royal wedding, the coronation. So we have phenomenal judges for this great competition. The Thompson family are going to be there in force in the audience.
Indeed. You know, I didn't realise it was going to be a competition. Okay.
Well, do you know, it adds a frisson to the evening. It gives... What we did was 3 months, 2 songs, 1 performance. And it's quite nice to have it really isn't about the competition.
No.
It's much more about singing, a bit like your friend, taking up singing, whether at whatever age or stage, and the joy of singing. And I've heard the choirs. I am so excited about it. It's just...
So am I.
And the golfer is excited.
And you're conducting?
I'm not conducting, no. I will sing. I'm hosting, I'm linking.
Oh, lovely.
So I'll be presenting.
Yeah, okay.
And Laura Pike and myself, and of course Eileen. Eileen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Eileen is going to, and Irene Watt has a choir.
Yes, good.
Craig Pike. I mean, I won't mention all the choirs just now because they know who they are, but they're all fantastic in different ways. So there's an award, but also the winning choir will also come and join us at the Tivoli Theatre.
Oh, that would be special.
So there'll be, the golfer seems to have his phone on, which is, thank you. The winning choir is going to join us at the Tivoli, you, me, and everyone on the 9th of October. So I'm so pleased that you're coming to be in the audience.
Yes, I wouldn't miss that one.
The VSA themselves have got a choir. It's fantastic what we have Polish Scottish choir, we've got all the Erts, we've got Friends in Harmony, we've got vocal moves. I'm about to leave somebody out. Keep on singing. I know I'm going to.
This is going to be some evening.
It's going to be a fantastic. It's going to be a fantastic evening. The judges are going to have their work cut out for them, but it is about the joy of singing. So to all the people, happy birthday. I do feel.
Well, let's sing
Craig, Floral, Sam. Oh, and happy birthday to Manolo from Jean, his wife. Jean Fakeney, regular viewer. Manolo, didn't forget you. I know it's your birthday. She says you act like a 20-year-old. I'm not going to say that it's a significant birthday, but wishing everyone who's got a birthday around this time a very, very happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to everyone. Happy birthday to you. Hooray, hooray. So I hope I haven't left any birthdays out. I may have done. To those of you, you can give me a row and I'll mention you next week. So, Frank, are you going to play a wee tune? I'm going to see, hang on. Did Frank know Colin Mackay from Mull? Callum MacLean from Mull? He composed a waltz to my late husband, Donald MacArthur. If I send Frank the music, will you?
Yeah, I'd love to. I remember Callum so well. I mean,
Katrina MacArthur.
Yeah, I remember Callum so well. I do remember his wife as well.
Katrina,
Katrina, yeah.
Yes, send the.
Please send the music. I don't know if you have my email address, but if you can send it somehow to Fiona.
Yes.
I'd love to play that next time I'm on here in the kitchen. Yeah, that'd be lovely.
That would be fantastic. So yes, please.
Good.
It's a waltz, I think.
Yes.
Yes, which we love a waltz. We love a waltz. Margaret, great to have you with us as well. I'm not sure. What was your word, darling? It was a
Caduceus.
Caduceus. Caduceus. Did anyone get the answer to the golfer's clue? Caduceus. Robert, I was asked when my birthday was. I said the 14th of July. Asked again what year. I said every year. Thank you, Robert. At least, but you haven't got the answer to the clue. Caduceus. It sounds like an ancient Greek word. No. Could be. Am I warm?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the smirk on
No.
I'm always a bit worried. Colin Manders, symbol of Hermes the messenger.
Medical insignia.
Insignia. Oh, so it's a symbol. So it's an insignia. Colin Manders, you are quite right. And Colin Manders, I am looking forward, hopefully, to seeing you tomorrow in the Leadingham Chalmers Choir, because I have a feeling that you're singing in that. So looking forward to hearing your songs. So it is a symbol of Hermes the messenger. Thank you very much.
But it's used for medical insignia.
Used for medical insignia.
Instead of the army insignia, it's medical insignia.
Oh, it's a medical. The golfer always has another piece of information to add to a... Okay, all right, we're going to... Actually, because you're in a romantic, I am going to sing the song that we walked down the aisle to. Do you remember what it was?
Hasn't a clue.
Hasn't a clue. Do you know, hasn't a clue and isn't worried about not having a clue. You must remember what I walked down, when you turned round and saw this stunning meringue walking down the aisle.
10 minutes late.
I was 10 minutes late. I think it's a bride's prerogative. I sang the Island Shilling song.
No, don't remember it at all. No.
Don't remember it at all. I mean, Frank, what can we say?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
What key are we in? That's all we can say. Everyone's thinking, what did you... I didn't march down to a, you know, like a march. It was like a beautiful air, because I was going, and it was in Pont. Do you remember the church we got married in?
St. Columbus.
It was not St Kilda's.
St. Columbus.
Oh, St Columbus. Well, it was. It was Pont Street,
Yes.
Church of Scotland. Honestly.
I was ready to
It
go.
was Fraser McCluskey.
And Fraser McCluskey was the minister. You're quite right. Well, that's... Last night by the shieling was Mary, my beloved, down on the hillside by the shieling was Mary, my beloved. Oh, Mary, more lana, more very, my beloved, on the hillside by the shieling was Mary, my beloved. Like the white lily floating in the peat hags' dark waters, pure and white as the lily in the peat hags' dark waters. More valley, more land, more valley, my beloved, like the lily white floating in the peat hags' dark waters. Like the blue gentian blooming, wet with dew in the sunshine, are the eyes of my Mary, purple blue in the sunshine. More vary, more land, more vary, my beloved, lily white, pure gentian light is my Mary, my
All comes back to me 40 years ago.
Yes, he remembers it all now, you see.
I can remember it vividly.
Well, I have a question for you. What does gentian mean?
Gentian.
Which was, as you will have heard as you were walking around the kitchen.
Gentian and violet.
Well done.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it is also a symbol of justice. It is a beautiful blue, almost bluebell-like flower, and in the song, Vari had these beautiful blue eyes.
Well, we used to have that. We used to get that for all our. Everything was contused. You went to the doctor with a broken leg, it was contused. A broken arm, it was contused. Fractured skull, it was contused. Jensen and Violet, that's it.
It's confused as well.
Jensen and Violet. So presumably they must have extracted that from the flower.
Yeah.
Or the herb, because I think it's a part of a herb family as well.
Yes.
I like to, the thing is he gets my clues and we don't get his. Well, I'm glad you found that so romantic. That,
you're gentian yourself almost.
Well, it's
tonight.
not. It's a kind of a. Well, I'm glad you remember the day. Heartwarming, he said.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Will I do a quick up tempo something?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Will I do? I'll do one for Uncle Alistair and Aunt Angela and Florence's birthday. Biar maravami nuri namahami bliana, biar maravami nuri Callaghan Gamieri, biar maravami nuri namahami bliana, biar maravami nuri Callaghan Gamieri. Oh, Romaguligan, Maguligan, Raimi, oh, Romaguligan, the Cromalema Vajan, oh, Romaguligan, Maguligan, Raimi, oh, Romaguligan, the Cromalema Vajan, biar maravami nuri namahami bliana, biar maravami nuri Callaghan Gamieri, biar maravami nuri namahami bliana, biar maravami nuri Callaghan Gamieri, oh, Romaguligan, Maguligan, Raimi, oh, Romaguligan, the Cromalema Vajan, oh, Romaguligan, Maguligan, Raimi, oh, Romaguligan, the Cromalema Vajan. Oh, but.
Good, I did like it, I got the last one in.
What a day it's been here. Absolutely beautiful. One of those great, gorgeous summer days that we've enjoyed. And actually, I had such a great time, not just in Nashville. I went down to Montgomery and Alabama, and I went with my friend Lydia and my friend Beth Nielsen Chapman to see Bonnie Raitt in concert. Bonnie Raitt is just out of this world, and it was fantastic. And Beth got up to sing with her. She sang Angel of Montgomery with Bonnie Raitt. It just kind of brought the house down, and it was just so good. So I've come back slightly jet lagged, but feeling full of
You would be,
creativeness. And
Nashville's just the centre of the whole world when it comes to all types of music in actual fact.
you hear every kind of music.
Jazz, folk and country and a lot.
Yeah. Everything. It's just brilliant. And when I went to see Becca Stevens and Marcus at Vanderbilt, the music there, they played, Stevie Wonder, John Lennon. It was as sitting alongside, Ode to Joy and, Be Thou My Vision, having this marvellous mix of music. So, which is actually what we do in the kitchen, or we try to do in the kitchen concerts, a marvellous
It's become
mix
your
of music.
second home, Nashville, just about, isn't it?
Haven't quite persuaded the golfer to, move over there, but no, home is home. Home is home. What are you going to play, Frank?
Oh, just a few marchy ones. The first one, I can't remember the name of it, but there's words to it.
That's Kaylee. not dance to that. I mean, I hope that you're tapping your toes, dancing in your kitchen, clapping your hands. Frank.
That's reminiscent of the dances you used to have in this hall.
And the scout hut.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the
reeling
days.
parties with Uncle Brian, yes.
Oh, dear Uncle Brian. And just, well, how could you not? It's Frank Thompson, everybody. I mean, it's wonderful. It's great to be back in my kitchen with you. You know you're everybody's favourite.
And this is my second home now as well.
Well, it's just lovely, and lovely that you've joined us, because it's probably very sunny and you could be sitting outside. But it doesn't matter where you are, because I know I get lovely messages from Australia and New Zealand. To all our Australian viewers, welcome. You're probably having breakfast. To Japan last week, from Shetland to Japan. Okay, so we've got some marvellous, and to all the friends all over the States and Ireland and England. And I mean, the beauty of this, one little phone.
Yes, yeah.
So feel free to share with your friends. Also, if you're in the area, come along on Sunday if you can to Sing, Sing, Sing. Tickets, just a few left at the music hall. Frank and I will be at the Tivoli Theatre in October. Tickets are now on sale for that, with Irene Watt and Neil Elders and Neil Burse and Callum McCall and the winning choir from Sing, Sing, Sing. So thank you for joining, and we'll see you next week, next Monday.
See you.